Hi everyone, it's the 3rd of June, and we had a major rally off the purple bottom band that I've been showing, well, since this correction started. And I said this purple bottom band, if it holds, the level I gave was 5,210 and 220. It dipped all the way to 206. Okay. And then it bounced, it broke out of the golden, and now the purple bull flag is also broken. We may get a little bit penetration. I'm not saying it's going to go right from here, which it may, but I think we may get a little bit pullback. But then after that, I'm expecting, well, new all-time highs, obviously, as long as this green uptrend is intact. This has been our guidance all along, and I think it is still gonna deliver new all-time highs, all the way to 5,400, 5,500. On the SPX is exactly the same. The blue broken resistance was back tested. It tested the purple bottom band. Yes, I doubted it for a while. At the dip on Friday, I thought maybe the purple bottom band is not really holding. But then you can see it really came down to 5,191. And I think I marked 190 as the smallest number that we can reach. It didn't touch 190, and then we rallied very, very strongly. This is what captured all the bears. It trapped all the bears, and in the last 1 or 2 hours, it's just ripped and got all the way to the purple top band, which makes things obviously very bullish again. Dow Jones broke out of the red downtrend. I was hoping that it's going to come down to this double triple support at 37,500, maybe touch that blue and green, staying inside the red. Well, it didn't happen. It came to the red top band and it smashed through with sheer force. Is it going to erase all these gains before it rallies again? That can happen. We have to keep a close eye on it. Is it going to maybe touch this one? That's a kind of an overhead resistance. I may mark it on with the purple and a different color, the purple together with the blue. We may get to that 39,000, just over 39,000, pull back a little bit, and then rally to break out of that purple resistance. Obviously, it's a potential resistance right there. On the Dow Jones Cash, again, similar story, the red bull flag, very steep channel. It's not, I can't call it a bull flag. This is a very, very steep downtrend, which is now broken. Obviously, this sort of steep channels, you can see it bounced off the red bottom band. We broke out. These steep channels are usually not very, how can I say, sustainable. So sometimes the breakout happens, but then it comes down to form a more manageable downtrend before it breaks that as well. So it may erase all these gains from the Friday rip and then rally further. So we'll watch out very carefully, but it's obviously a very bullish breakout. This doesn't happen in vacuum. There is, there was a channel that had formed here, and the breakout was just, well, inevitable to me. It was going to break out, and once it broke out, it basically smashed through everything. Maybe it will cool off a little bit for the next 1 or 2 days, and then I think we are still inside. I mean, the entire move is still extremely bullish. So buy the dips. There is no reason why we shouldn't be buying the dips as long as these channels are holding. And on the Dow, the green one, okay, it didn't even get tested. I was hoping that it would get tested, but it didn't. So maybe we'll come back down to the screen and then rally. But yeah, at the moment, it's not really pulling further down. On the NASDAQ, okay, it initially ruined the bull flag here, all right, that I removed already, okay, and we had a kind of a look. This was the bull flag. That's why I was a little bit worried about the bullish case on Friday, okay? This red bull flag was broken to the downside with force, and I thought, oh, damn, this is not good. Obviously, the green channel is still very much intact, was still very much intact, and I thought maybe it's going to come down to this purple and green and then rally. But actually, we are inside this blue uptrend now. The top band is not really very precise, but this is our guidance at the moment. We can remove the red because it's been breached to the down and to the upside. I think the golden top band, so this is the high, the previous all-time high, right? It came down without making a new high. It came down again, lower low. Now it's going to mark a lower high, okay, lower than the previous highs. Then maybe we'll pull back a little bit to form the golden bull flag, and then a break to the upside is gonna call for 19,000 plus. On the Nasdaq cash, a very basically the same chart. The golden top band, if it holds, we pull back a little bit, okay, to form the golden channel, the golden bull flag. Hopefully, we pull back from there, maybe raise the gains of Friday, and then rally to new all-time highs. Russell has broken this golden resistance. 1, 2, 3. I may even argue this was a rail, so quite a few touches on that rail. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We broke out now, and is it going to pull back maybe to back test it? The back test would be a buy signal. Obviously, we still have this blue long-term resistance there. Okay, that's a resistance from 2021. This was the fake. We came down, we corrected, and I think there is a very good chance now to break that, resistance and keep on rallying to 2,300, 2,400. Maybe the small caps time is coming. So many people may call this I don't know, cup and handle or something. I don't do cup and handle or inverted head and shoulders. I leave that to the members who are more professional on that. But either way, this golden resistance is broken, which suggests that we will maybe either come back down for a back test, which is at 2,100, 2,070, 2,075. From there, we rally to 2,150 to break that blue resistance, hopefully. FTSE is off the green internal support. I think we may still come down to the green bottom band and then get to that black potential resistance at 8,370. I think that black potential resistance. Oh, sorry, 550. DAX had we had the triangle here. First, the triangle was broken to the downside. It faked it. Then the bull flag was formed, the red bull flag, and it was broken. You can see last night we opened with a gap up and then came down to back test that or fill the gap. Now, is it going to come down to back test that red bull flag? That's the question. And I think there is a good chance that it will. It will backtest that red. If it does, especially, so of course I have thrown at it several bull flags, okay? Just like the golden one, I'm throwing at it another bull flag potential. All right, so last week's support was this one, this blue one. It was broken to the downside, then it broke up. So this red bull flag has formed. We may get to the golden top band, pull back to back tested, or we come down straight to the bull flag, get to the golden top band, pull back, and then rally. So it's taking its time because, it's been ripping for a long time. And obviously, every sort of, consolidation will take 1 or 2 months after big rallies, pull back, consolidation, consolidation. Here we have another consolidation in the making. Ultimately, I'm still expecting a rally towards 19,500, even 20,000, which is that blue top band. TLT is now coming up to test that golden resistance and maybe even break it. This time, you can see nice recovery from the pullback. Without making a new low, it's now coming up to test that golden top band one more time. The 10-year note, treasury note, is also coming up, and if it does break that blue channel, that is a bull flag breakout. Oil is very tricky, still is a very tricky one. It's very sloppy, very choppy, and side bound, like range bound. Okay, so it came down again from this golden resistance zone. You can see here several touches, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on that. It is now inside the blue downtrend, which is a small bull flag on its own. And the green support hasn't been really challenged. Okay, this is the fakie. Now, is it going to come down, break that green support, and it breaks this golden support zone as well? Anything below 75, 75.25 is going to basically break down everything, because Brent oil will also break down this green support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So many touches on that green support, and it's still being defended. Okay, but of course, if this golden top band holds today, so this here is a downtrend, small downtrend in the making. This golden top band holds by Brent, and Brent reverses, comes down below $80.50, then I think this green support is going to be gone. Okay, it is going to break. That is a very strong support, and once strong supports break, the stronger the support is, the stronger the move once that support breaks. Yeah, that is obviously the rule, and it has never changed because there are so many stops underneath this support, and if it does break, then all those stops will stop by, of course, stops of longs. So they will sell while they are getting stopped, and that basically accelerates the move. Okay, that's the mechanism of supports breaking down or resistances breaking up. So the red, I wouldn't call it the support, the red one. No, I think we have this rectangle. I'm going to call it a rectangle here, right? This one, right? It is a lovely rectangle, like a range. Okay, once this range breaks to either side, we can even make it red. All right, this red range. Okay, if it does break, then I think we're going to come down at least $4 or $5. Oh, I removed the green by mistake. Sorry. Let's have a look at it. This is the green one. Okay, I'm going to make it green later, but you know what I mean. So this resistance or support zone will be broken if it makes a move. Natural gas continuous chart had broken the golden channel, right? It had broken the golden down uptrend. It opened with a gap up. It is now back testing that one. So is it going to reverse from here, from this back test? Obviously, there is a gap which may get filled, and then we shall see more downside on the natural gas July contract. It already had broken the red uptrend. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So many touches on that red bottom band. We broke down. Now it's coming up, and if this blue top band holds, we come down one more time, at least to fill the gap, and further down all the way to 250, to 2500. And I may argue, okay, look, there is also maybe one more major support that is coming our way. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. This is, right, just a second. I'm going to put it in green color. Okay, this is where it bottomed out. That's the February 2024. This is the July contract. Okay, it rallied, came back down. That's a higher low, and then it made a higher high. Now it's coming down towards this green bottom band, which may turn into a very strong support. So if it comes down to this green bottom band and we see a rally, so it initially touches that blue top band, comes down, touches the green, and then rally, that could become a very big support for the July contract. So got to watch out for that. So um, gold is bouncing off the green bottom band. This is the top, this is the bottom. It's bouncing off it. Obviously, the red bear flag was broken, which I called for 2300, which is that golden bottom band, but it's not really coming down. For it to come down, it has to break this green bottom band. But I'm going to abandon the 2300 target if it gets to the green top band and breaks it to the upside. So that remains to be seen. Okay, this is a beautiful sideways, I would say sideways to down channel, right? Two touches on both sides, perfect downtrend. Two touches, first touch, this is the second touch, and this actually confirmed it as a downtrend, but it's a little, it's not a really downtrend, it's kind of a spin-off channel. This is the downtrend, okay? And is it going to get there and break that green top band? So silver bounced. I mean, I mentioned in the previous video on Friday, I said it's going to come down to test that purple plus blue at 29.90. And that's exactly where it bounced. It's already $30.40. Now, it's also a triple support. You can see the green. This is where it topped. This leg down, this is where it topped. The green bottom band, the blue bull flags back test, and the purple bottom band. The purple one is the big one. This is a bull flag in the making now, with two touches on both sides. So this is a perfect bull flag in the making. The option here is it's going to get to that green top band, pull back, maybe touch that purple bottom band one more time, and then rally. So this green top band is a potential resistance. If it gets there, pulls back a little bit, forms the green bull flag, and then breaks out of it. I'm very bullish on silver, obviously, and I think we may just have put in a major low, or we are going to do it very soon, maybe. I mean, as long as it doesn't go below 29.90, much below 29.90, this looks like a bull flag here. And platinum is coming closer to that red or golden supports. So if it comes down to that red plus golden, as I said, 985, I would hope that it's going to crash very quickly to this level. And 985, we buy this to target 1150. This is copper, and copper had reversed at the purple top band at 520 because of not only the purple top band, but also the red. The red top band, three touches, the red bottom band is broken, which is now bringing us to that green bottom band. And that green bottom band, I think, is going to turn into a very strong support to cause another rally to 520 plus. And minimum target would be that golden resistance. But more importantly, if we can break that purple top band for good, there is no coming back from that. Copper is going to rally to 750, 800. Let's have a look now at forex. Euro had broken the blue channel. Unfortunately, I was hoping that 109 is going to come to test that red top band, but actually it reversed at the golden diagonal resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and after the third touch, it broke the blue channel down. It bounced off the green support. It rallied to backtest the blue. Now it's come down one more time. Obviously, if euro wants to rally, It really has to break this golden, get to the red, at least get to the red, and maybe we'll come down from there, that red top band, and that could become a very big short entry. Pound sterling also came down, so I'm going to show you here. A little bit tricky, a little bit unorthodox lines here. The purple support is broken, right? Initially, we broke out of the green bull flag. It came down, but then the purple support was broken, which of course caused it to come down pretty hard. I'm going to remove this one. So then bounced, bounced, bounced. So the purple one is a little bit of a parallel to the previous one. It's not really a channel, but it's kind of a, yeah, like an unorthodox support line that was broken. 1, 2, 3 touches. Of course, the blue support, that the blue resistance that was broken, was back tested 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now it's actually back testing the purple broken support, which is, yeah. As I said, I mean, I've told you many times, right now forex is very tricky. It's very tricky. This is why I'm not really trading forex much. The trends are a little bit mixed. If you look at the DXY, I mean, the best calls I have made were from US dollar, Japanese yen, right? So is it forming this blue bull flag? And of course, if it does, it has to break that purple resistance and break it to the upside. I'm talking about pound sterling, but it is still like, yeah, nothing lasts forever. You can see here, the green bull flag is broken, rallied, and then it came down very, very hard to backtest it, which is obviously not ideal. Normally, it should rally, keep on rallying after the initial backtest. That's why I say, yeah, it's nice. Some of the setups are good, but you just have to take money off the table while you can. US dollar, Japanese yen, still, I mean, 160 was the reversal at the red plus green double resistance. The golden channel is intact and the red giant uptrend is intact. And if this golden support breaks, obviously UJ is going to come down to 152 at least, maybe all the way to the red plus purple double support. We don't know that yet. But I don't think 160 is going to be broken anytime soon. So this here is DXY. I think the main cause of this, all that choppiness, is DXY. Obviously, it's the US dollar index. Is it, it's going to get to that black top band. If it reverses, we come down one more time. The golden bottom end is a potential support. So we'll see. We'll see. Aussie dollar has broken the red uptrend and it is consolidating at the moment. Excuse me. And is it going to get to the green top band? It's consolidation, but it's not really a bull flag, not at all. So I'm a little bit, I would love to see a touch on the purple bottom band, and then we rally to 68. And Kiwi, you can see it had broken that purple channel, right? That purple channel, and it backtested it here after bouncing off the black support. 1, 2, this is the fakie, 3, 4 touches on that black support. Clearly, if it comes down and breaks that black support, it's going to come down big time. Agriculturals, coffee came down and it tried, and I think it will fill this gap. Okay, this is a gap that opened. This is a big red move. So I think there is a good chance that we will eventually fill this gap. Fill this gap, yes. Right here at 218. And from there, I'm expecting 250 still. So I'm still very bullish on coffee, and I think minimum target 250. The maximum target is 270, 275, which is that blue top band. Wheat is obviously disappointing. Right here, the red channel is broken, but the breakout didn't really materialize properly. It's immature breakout. Is it going to come down to the blue and then rally? That would be a nice level to buy. And if you look at the July contract, the golden channel is broken, so we may come down. It may come down to this green bottom band and then rally to 750. That green bottom band is at 650, so we'll watch. Soybeans disappoints big time. The black top band held, okay, and the purple bull flag is now broken to the downside. Big disappointment, obviously. I thought it's going to really rally to break that black, but it's coming down a bit more. Maybe it wants to raise all this spike up, and this is not good for soybeans at the moment. So soybeans is actually, maybe it wants to come down to that purple top, bottom band and then rally to 1250 again. The level for that is 1152, and we are at 1195. And corn disappoints as well. So this is the continuous chart. Green bull flag, yes, still bullish, but you can see the triple support, the green, and the blue, and the golden. So I said 447, it's actually broken, right? 447 should have held, and the blue, golden, and green, I thought it's going to rally off the green and golden and blue. We rally to 470 and get to 480. This is bearish now. The golden bear flag is now broken to the upside. The back test on the blue didn't hold, and the green bottom band didn't hold. This is bearish now, unfortunately. And cocoa looking good. Sugar is off the blue support right here. Look at this. Excuse me. Again, the blue support is tested 3 more times here. And now July contract, I think it wants to break this blue resistance right there. First, second, third, and it is now trying. It's going to try to break. And the golden sideways channel, which is of course a bear flag because it's inside this downtrend, it may even break to the upside, and that will change things very, very quickly on sugar. So just watch for the golden top band. If it does break, then it's going to become a buy signal. Cotton, I thought it's going to come down to 78 and then rally, but actually it's now come back down to this golden bottom and almost. So it really, without touching that golden support, it really has to start to rally from here. Otherwise, there is a chance to break that golden support, which of course is going to become very bearish. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 touches. So it really shouldn't touch it for the 4th time. It should start a recovery right about here. Bitcoin. Now, I had mentioned about this black channel and the golden support last week, Friday. The black support and the golden, they were both broken, but it was a fakey, okay? That faked it. The golden support, and now it's broken back into the black. This is a fakey. So the black one is no more. I'm going to remove that because that actually didn't really materialize as a channel. It just materialized indeed. And I'm going to now maybe put it like this. So I can even argue that the black channel is broken and it's getting back tested, okay? So hard to say, hard to be very precise, but it's now getting back tested. The golden resistance is getting tested. Yeah, it's now holding. That's a kind of a double resistance here. Clearly, if Bitcoin goes beyond 69,500, then it probably is going to rally to the red and even smash it. But if it reverses today, and it may come down to break down that golden support, then we may still see 63 handle. Ethereum has to break that black resistance. Not really much happening here because it kind of backtested that golden broken channel. So Aave is not really big. ACH has to get to that 5 cents, that red resistance. Don't seem to be doing that. I'm going to now, let me show you here. That blue support is maybe broken, or if it holds on ADA, it's going to rally. ATA had broken the black resistance, so there is a good chance. Without breaking that golden support, we may get to 3 cents. Okay, sorry, 30 cents. It's at 17 cents. Audio, no real break out of the red bull flag. AWAX, no breakout either. BMEX, no. It had broken the golden resistance and it's come down for a backtest now. And this is the biggest breakout that can happen. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so many tests on the blue bull flag. This is BNB, Binance Coin. It is ready to break, and this is a gigantic break. The lower band is 200, the upper band is 650. So we add 450, that can easily go to 1,000. Okay, from 650 to over 1,000. Chile's is one of my favorites. It hasn't really broken yet, but if it breaks this red resistance and it goes beyond 17.50, 18 cents, that is actually a buy. And CKB, not much happening. Coty is off the red support. Now, I think it's off the golden and green anyway, right? I had mentioned a few times, and it's out of the blue bull flag, and the red support is holding, which suggests that we may see a big rally starting for Coty. Dash, no real action here. Data, nope. Dogecoin, that black resistance has to be broken, and I think it will. It's not going to break this red uptrend. It will break that black and rally, I think. No, that blue bull flag has to be broken to the upside. DYDX, no real push yet. FTM, it's okay. It looks okay off the black support and the red. GRT, red bull flags breakout. Hive has to break it has to break out of the red, but so far no real action. Jasmy is one of the best, as I mentioned last week. The green bull flag is now broken to the upside. It is a monster, and I think there is much more upside, especially if it can backtest it at 3 cents. We are at 3 cents 60. CAS, again, one of my favorites. The golden bull flag, the green sideways channel was broken and backtested, which is why CAS is rallying. It is one of the champions, I think. Chainlink, okay. Litecoin, well, still targeting 140 plus. Mana is moving a little bit, but it still has to get to the red top band and break it. Matic has to break that black resistance at 85 cents. OM had broken that golden resistance off the green support, and it's now going to get to that green top band and possibly break it. OM's correction may be over here, and OM is rallying. PAL, not good because of the broken blue bull flag, blue uptrend, but maybe it wants to come down to this blue bottom band, right? And then rally. So, gonna be watching this one. Pepe is off the red support, and so far very bullish. Now PYR is making a move. This is the first move that failed. Now the black so you can see the golden and blue supports. Obviously, they have been backtested, and it's very deep backtest. It's not really ideal to backtest it that deep, but it's now trying. It's already out of the red bull flag, and it's trying to get out of the black as well. And I think PYR is going to target $16. It's at $4 or $4, almost $5. Render, it's off the green support, and I think ultimately is going to target 30. RSR inside the golden uptrend, looking okay. Sandbox, no real push yet, but I think it will eventually run, right? That blue resistance That golden resistance is now breaking, and I think it's going to rally. Now the golden resistance is broken. Yeah, I think Sandbox is going to run to the green and possibly break it. Shiba is okay. It's off the green support, and I think there is a good chance that it's going to get to that green top band because it's out of the blue and golden resistances. Solana has to, yeah, it's broken that blue. Maybe we'll see a back test, and after that, I still think it's going to get to that golden top band at 200. Sui slightly positive here, off the blue support, and the golden resistance is broken. Theta, well, I'm not sure about this one. Tia is good because it had broken the green, so red one, the green resistance broken, and the blue bull flag is broken. Tia is again one of my favorites, and I think it's going to rally to 22, so like doubling from here. Uniswap, not the big one. I mean, it has to get to the golden top band and break it for a big rally. Monero, again, one of my favorites because this was a very fake down move due to news, and it's recovered already almost all of it. Now it's back testing the blue broken support for the second time. And I think this green bull flag, this gigantic green bull flag, will eventually be broken, and Monero is going to rally to $400, $500. We are at 157. Ripple, no real push yet. It has to break that 57 cents. Tezos is getting ready to break that red bull flag. Very orderly. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so many touches on that red top band. And I think if it does break, we're going to see a big rally. And Zcash, I think it's still targeting that 35. And then after 35, we're going to get to 45 plus. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.